Good morning, you're near Benur.
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Benur's case is set for trial. This is 22-40828, Monday, the 1st of December. And what is the announcement?
Judge, we're ready.
Stage ready.
With regard to the issues that we began discussion of, and I gave some time for Mr. Gertz to be able to reach out with investigation on other complaining witnesses, has all that been taken care of?
From our standpoint, Judge, we've had no ability to get anyone to speak with us.
Okay.
So that's their choice,
sure.
obviously, but we've made the effort to have that done.
So what I need to do then is prior to that Monday, make a ruling. We probably need just a little bit of time for them to.
I think one of the challenges I have, Judge, is I'd like to, what we had, just my recollection is what we had last time was essentially a proffer by an investigator, just proffering what other people said.
Right.
But I don't feel like we have the details, sort of police report level details from any of these allegations, if you will, so I guess I just feels like that would be discoverable, whatever the state has in their possession about these interviews.
Have there been any?
There are no written statements, Judge. We made, in fact, I don't know that we were even under an obligation to give as much detail as we gave. We gave him notice of these witnesses that they exist and the nature of what their testimony might be. But the short answer, Your Honor, is there's been no written statements.
And have they talked with just investigators, or have they talked with detectives from other agencies, or just within your office?
Just within our office,
Okay.
to the extent that I'm aware of, Judge.
Okay, so there aren't any police reports or anything like
Not
that?
that I'm aware of.
I think what I'm going to need to do, and I know I made some pretty detailed notes when we were here before, is make obviously the ruling on which, if any or all, I'm going to allow. And so, there's my notes, look at that. I don't know that I need, if there is no other, so there were 4, correct? We used initials. We had an initial of SM, which was a 2000 case, tummy tuck. There was some pretty detailed information that was given on that one. There was MN, which was a 1992 sinus issue with some other issues that came to light that time. And then we had a TK that I think had become now a TR from 2022. Also some details about that one. And then an RD from 2015 was a tummy tuck. Oh, and then one more, but that one hadn't been contacted back. In RL, is there any notation that one is? So okay.
We have not had any subsequent contact with RL.
All right. So if there is no other, if there aren't any other police reports, and the do you want time early one day this week to actually have an argument hearing? Do y'all just want me to make my decision based on what I have?
I think it'd probably be better to do it written by submission and let the court rule on it next week sometime.
Okay.
I don't have anything additional to add. I'm okay with the court just making a ruling.
Is that your phone?
The answer is yes. I'm okay with the court just making a ruling without any additional argument. Just make sure it's all completely off. Take it out, make sure.
Yes.
Okay. So what I'd like is if you guys will get that anything written. I think Mr.
I think I gave
You
copies.
already did, I'm pretty sure. And so what I'll do, if you want to have anything to add to yours, you're welcome to do that. And then if you just want to do a response in writing, I would really like that, if possible, by Thursday. Are you in trial this week? By Thursday of this week.
I'm not in trial now this week.
I'd like to make that ruling before the end of this week so that you all know while we're off next week what to be preparing for. Anticipate this will be the number one trial, obviously. I think we've talked about that and making it a special setting because of the age and the fact that we've already gone through it. So I want to make that ruling by Friday. So I'll be around. Obviously, I'm in trial, and I'll make that and give it to you guys by email or by an order. Okay?
And
Yes, Judge.
Judge, the court has already ruled previously in a previous hearing subsequent to the trial that the court would allow this case to be off of YouTube. We just reminding the court of that decision that I believe was made a while back, and asked the court to do that once we begin trial on the first.
Did I?
I don't recall that, Judge.
Why would I have done that?
I believe.
I mean, you may have asked for it, but I don't remember saying that I would. I think if the complaining witnesses have an issue, then I would be, if I recall, I don't remember, I thought it was this case where I talked about potentially during certain testimony, blurring it out or blacking out certain things, but I don't, if you want to do something, a brief in writing, a short, something about what your request is and why, I don't recall actually or saying that I for sure would not do that. That doesn't, I remember maybe having the discussion, but I don't remember saying for sure I would.
And just I think the facts for this case are distinguishable from the typical case where.
Sure. I mean, I never put child
Yeah,
cases
okay.
on, and typically I primarily leave it up to a complaining witness or something like that, who's disclosing, private certain information. But I will take what you have to say into consideration. If you will also reach out to, I think the complaining witness, I mean, we had it on last time. If she's still okay with that, at least just shoot me an email and let me know, and then put whatever you need in writing, and then I'll make that decision when it gets a little closer.
Okay.
Anything
Thank you.
else that you guys know of that we will need to address pre-trial on this one?
Not from the state judge.
Okay, all right, then I'll make that ruling again on those additional witnesses by Friday.
Okay.
All right, stay in touch with Mr. Gertz. He'll let you know when you need to be back. And then, Mr. Gertz, you have a Jonathan Zecaf. We'll also reach out to, I think, the complaining witness. I mean, we had it on last time. If she's still okay with that, at least just shoot me an email and let me know, and then put whatever you need in writing, and then I'll make that decision when it gets a little closer.
Okay.
Anything
Thank you.
else that you guys know of that we will need to address pre-trial on this one?
Her fate now belongs entirely to the bench. Miss Leonard listens as the judge explains her rights, the right to a jury, the right to let strangers determine her punishment, but she waives it all. She chooses to trust.
We'll also reach out to, I think, the complaining witness. I mean, we had it on last time. If she's still okay with that, at least just shoot me an email and let me know, and then put whatever you need in writing, and then I'll make that decision when it gets a little closer.
Okay.
Anything
Thank you.
else that you guys know of?